Hi, I'm Gareth and I work for the Clevertouch education team. I'm here today to talk about LYNX Whiteboard. LYNX Whiteboard was developed as a presentation tool to be used in schools. However, I want to talk to you today about what a great tool it is for corporate clients or people in higher education. What is LYNX Whiteboard? Well, it's a cross-platform app. You can get it on almost any device, Apple and Android phones and tablets and MacBooks and Chromebooks and on your PCs. It is a great whiteboarding as well as a presentation tool, so you can just use it on the fly as a whiteboard, and you can create presentations at your own leisure and then present them in a meeting. You can instantly share content that you create in meetings with any attendees as well, and you can do that by turning the presentation into a QR code. You can also link it up to any cloud drives that you use. So if you use Google Drive, OneDrive or Dropbox, you can link those up and access your files and open them up within LYNX. And there is also a LYNX cloud as well if you want to use our integrated system. And the really good news is that LYNX will allow you to open up presentations that you might already have in Word and in PowerPoint or in Google Docs, Google Slides and other various formats. And then you can use all of the LYNX tools to annotate on top of those. There's also a great file management system and a single sign-on solution for those of you worried about being able to access content securely. So we have all of these various methods that you can sign into your LYNX account that you can create for free, because LYNX Whiteboard is a free tool to use. So let's have a look at some of the key features that you can utilize within LYNX. So effective annotation. So let's say we've got some content on the screen and we want to manipulate it in certain ways. Well, we have various crop tools so that we can crop things directly out of our content, either a custom crop or rectangular crops, which are really easy to do. We can have PDF information that we can zoom in on, and then immediately we can start to be highlighting on that documentation, or we can just start to annotate and point things out to the people in our meetings. And of course, we've got these various tools here, including a laser pen, which will slowly fade as time goes on. There's also things like the block highlighter as shown here, so that you can more neatly highlight whole paragraphs of text should you want to highlight those in a meeting as well. So let's move back. Now, as you can see, I'm moving in and out of various pages, so we can have some really dynamic effects in our presentations. So we can zoom into the media that we might happen to have on our pages, and depending on the quality of the images, it will recalibrate. And as we move around this page, we'll see that come into focus. There we are. We can also split screen at any point as well, so you can have two presentations open at the same time, or maybe you're going through a presentation on the left and you want a whiteboarding space to capture notes and thoughts on the right at the same time. Depending on what kind of work you need to do within LYNX, you can customize the page sizes as well. You're not limited at all. In fact, you can have an infinity canvas on any page too. And there's a range of customizable backgrounds such as lines and grids and dotted paper and things like that that you might find handy as well. And then when you're doing a live presentation, you can activate things like a curtain or a spotlight tool just to showcase pertinent parts at that moment. And then also, I've already been utilizing these lovely flow windows that take you from one page to another, and you can do that so that you're not stuck with a linear presentation. You can jump around and go in different directions. Now here, we're going into a page that shows all of the interactive media. So when you're presenting, your presentations really can come to life. We're aided in that with the inbuilt media search that allows you to very quickly find videos and things like that. I found a video here, and as this video is playing, I've got a tool where I can start to capture images from the video down there. Let's move that out of the way. And so those captured images are here, and we can use those to sequence through the various content that we've created. Now, we also can hide and reveal images in our presentations, and then we can use replicators on top. So as we're maybe talking about the different types of energy that we're using in our business, we can tick those off. We can also have layered images that we can then cycle through just by tapping on them. And in the training that we offer all of our customers, you can see exactly how easy it is to create files just like this. You can embed sound links if you want sound buttons, or hyperlinks out to websites. Very quickly we can do that. Or to files that we might want to access in the middle of the meeting as well. And then of course, just going to load that one in there. And of course we can transition back to some of our previous pages as well. Now, LYNX is a free app, but it does now come with LYNX Pro. So you can pay for a user account to access lots of great AI features. So that includes image and text generators. For example, what's been shown on here, this really cool shark surfing on one of our Clevertouch screens. We also have recognition pens, so I'll just stop presenting to demonstrate those to you. So if I go into my pencil case here, we have a range of pens that come with a Clevertouch screen, but over here we've got our particular text recognition pen. So in a meeting, I might be making notes, and every time I pause, it will convert my handwriting into a font of my choice. And the really good news is that that is an editable text box as well, so we can go back in and amend our notes and our thoughts. And then we also have the maths recognition pen. So in any meeting where calculations are important, we can just handwrite what we need to calculate, and it will produce the answer here in a hide and reveal box as well, which then we can hide from our colleagues if we should wish. Now, what else do we get with the Pro account? Now, you can also upscale images. So very often when you're searching for various images that you might want to use, very often we might come across things that are a little bit pixelated or not that clear. So a Pro user can use the upscale image feature, so an AI tool will pick out all of the pertinent sort of text and things like that and make it a lot crisper, and it can improve images as well. We also get extra storage on the built-in Lynx cloud if you become a Pro user, and you can also use ChatGPT and other AI tools to make interactive quizzes and things like that. Okay. Talking of the online quizzes, we'll just take us out to the online section of LYNX to show you where that is. So I'm signed into my account. So if I go to my activities area, we'll see that we're already into some of the quizzes I've already been making here. So if I tap on this quiz that I designed all about fracking, we can see that it's created some questions for me. If I want to start editing those, in here you can see that I would be able to have a look at the questions that I've already got and then decide, do I want to add extra ones in, and start to use the question generator down here. And if I'm a Pro user, I can ask the AIs to generate those questions for me. So what can we create with LYNX? So creative content. It's ideal for on-screen interactive content or PDFs that you want to share out to people, or even if you have visitors that also use LYNX Whiteboard, they'll be able to open those files and join straight in. So manuals, plans and layouts, any kind of maths projects, there's lots of maths tools embedded in LYNX, training manuals, reports, various charts, marketing, art creation, presentations and interactive guides. So here's a few examples of interactive charts. So whether we're using the replicators to fill in this chart here, or maybe we want our graphs to be interactive, so we can manipulate the columns there on that bar chart. Or here we're looking at the company figures and we want to manipulate the graph in real time. So we can very easily do that. And again, with some of the math tools that I mentioned, we can manipulate pie charts and so on very easily, so we can make adjustments to those. We also have a range of the math tools, and if I pick up the pen here, on the rulers and things, we can draw nice straight lines and make our kind of work a lot more accurate. Let's go back there. And now we also have using Lynx as an artistic creation tool, which I really personally enjoy doing. So if I'm creating a new logo for the company and I've collected some features that I'm thinking of putting together, we can use tools such as the remove background. So we can piece this together for our cool Apple company. And I can join all these together so we have our completed logo there. And here, using the AI art generator, lots of images can be created. You usually get 4 at a time, and then you can pick the ones that you want. And using a whole load of images, an artist was able to not only create all the images, but then use Lynx and the math tools as a way of creating a to-scale image of how a gallery of the artwork would look on a wall, and then end up finishing that project and actually having the artwork on display. And then as for interactive presentations, some nice ideas here. So for example, people learning another language in some training can create fun little things like this. And for example, here we're using an interactive tool to help plan what's going on. This is actually for a customer that wanted this to be able to plan where various trucks would be when they're getting ready to be filled up and deposited. So many different things that we can do with Lynx, making interactive training, little quizzes and things like that as well. So, as I said, Lynx is a free app, so go to your app store, download it, create an account for free, have a go, and if you want any training, reach out to us at Clevertouch and we'd love to help.